On September 10th, while giving a speech at the Utah Valley University as part of a campus tour, conservative activist Charlie Kirk found himself the target of a mysterious projectile, resulting in a visit to the emergency room. This incident has launched a major federal investigation, with the FBI offering a substantial $100,000 reward for information leading to the arrest of the culprit. But who is the prime suspect and what exactly happened to Kirk? Let's delve into the details surrounding this case, exploring the events leading up to the incident, the subsequent investigation, the motives behind the attack, and its broader implications for free speech and public discourse in America today. Before we begin, let me remind you to please like and subscribe to our channel to stay informed about our latest updates. Also, turn on notifications so you never miss out on any future uploads from us. Thanks for your support. The story of Charlie Kirk's ordeal began on September 10th, when he was 37 years old. A well-known right-wing political commentator and the founder of the conservative group Turning Point USA, Kirk was invited to speak at Utah Valley University as part of a campus tour, where he planned to discuss his views on various topics with students and faculty members. However, what started as a routine speaking engagement soon took a bizarre and disturbing turn. During Kirk's talk, eyewitnesses reported hearing a loud bang followed by commotion within the crowd. Kirk himself sustained injuries to his head and was later taken to the hospital by ambulance, leaving many to wonder about the nature of the incident and how it occurred. Immediately after the incident, video footage from local news outlets showed a person dressed in black running away from the scene. The university went into lockdown and classes were suspended for the remainder of the day, as authorities investigated what had transpired. Adding to the intrigue, eyewitnesses came forward claiming to have seen a suspicious individual on the roof of a nearby building directly across from the lecture hall where Kirk was speaking. Eyewitnesses stated they saw the man on the roof just before the bang was heard, and they believed he was the one responsible for whatever caused Kirk's injury. This led many to speculate about the motive behind the attack and whether it was a targeted assault or a random act of violence. In response to the incident, the FBI Salt Lake City field office released official images and videos of the individual they believe was responsible for the attack. They have been identified only as a person of interest and have not been formally charged with any crimes. However, the FBI believes that this individual has information related to the incident and is asking for the public's help in locating them. The news of the incident and the subsequent investigation quickly gained widespread media attention, sparking debates about campus safety, free speech, and the increasing polarization of political discourse in America. Many conservatives criticized what they saw as a lack of action from authorities in protecting Kirk's right to speak on campus, while others questioned the motives behind the attack and its potential implications for free speech. As the investigation continued, the FBI announced a substantial reward of $100,000 for information leading to the arrest of the person responsible for the attack on Charlie Kirk. This move was seen as a sign of the seriousness with which the FBI is treating the case, and the potential severity of the charges that could be filed against the individual. The reward offer generated numerous tips and leads, but as of the latest updates, the FBI has not released any information about the identity of the suspect or any progress made in the investigation. As we know, there are numerous theories surrounding the motivation behind the attack on Charlie Kirk. Some believe it was politically motivated, targeting Kirk's conservative views and aiming to silence him through intimidation or violence. Others suggest that the attack may have been random or personal, not specifically targeting Kirk for his political beliefs. However, without concrete evidence or statements from the perpetrator, it remains challenging to determine the true motive behind the incident. It's important to note that Kirk's conservative viewpoints have often been controversial and have drawn significant opposition from those who hold different political beliefs. In the past, he has been accused of promoting divisive rhetoric and engaging in harmful stereotypes and dog whistles to his supporters. His critics argue that his inflammatory language and policies contribute to the current political climate of polarization and hostility, making it more likely for individuals to resort to extreme measures to silence or harm those they perceive as ideological opponents. On the other hand, Kirk's supporters maintain that his ideas should be protected under the principles of free speech, and that his controversial views do not justify an attack or harassment of any kind. They argue that silencing or intimidating speakers with whom one disagrees is a dangerous path that undermines the foundation of free speech and open discourse in society. This incident has also sparked broader conversations about campus safety and the role of universities in fostering inclusive and tolerant environments that protect the rights of all individuals to express their opinions without fear of harassment or violence. Universities are expected to provide a safe and supportive learning environment for students, faculty, and visitors, while also upholding the principles of free speech and expression. However, incidents like the attack on Charlie Kirk raise questions about the effectiveness of campus security measures and the preparedness of institutions to handle situations involving potential threats or acts of violence. It is crucial for universities to have comprehensive safety protocols in place that include effective communication strategies, emergency response plans, and measures to prevent and address hate crimes or acts of violence motivated by bias or prejudice. Additionally, fostering a culture of respect and understanding on campus is essential in creating an environment where diverse perspectives can be shared and debated without resorting to harmful actions or resorting to violence as a means of silencing opposing viewpoints. As the investigation into the attack on Charlie Kirk continues, it remains to be seen whether the FBI will release more information about the person of interest or any progress made in the case. The $100,000 reward offered for information leading to the arrest of the perpetrator reflects the seriousness with which law enforcement is treating this incident. As more details emerge, it will be important to examine the motives behind the attack and consider the broader implications for free speech and political discourse in society. Furthermore, it highlights the need for continued efforts to promote tolerance, understanding, and peaceful dialogue in addressing political differences and controversial issues. As a nation, it is essential to uphold the principles of free speech and democracy while also ensuring the safety and well-being of all individuals. Striking a balance between these competing interests can be challenging, but it is crucial for maintaining a just and equitable society. As the investigation unfolds, it is hoped that justice will be served and that the full weight of the law will be brought to bear on those responsible for this attack. Additionally, it is essential to continue the conversation about promoting tolerance, understanding, and peaceful dialogue in addressing political differences and controversial issues. In conclusion, the attack on Charlie Kirk is a troubling incident that has raised serious concerns about the safety of public figures and the protection of free speech. While the investigation is ongoing, it is important to allow law enforcement officials to conduct their investigation thoroughly and bring those responsible to justice. Additionally, it should serve as a reminder of the importance of upholding democratic values, respecting differing opinions, and engaging in civil discourse to address political differences. We must reject all forms of violence, harassment, or intimidation aimed at silencing opposing viewpoints and work toward creating a more tolerant and inclusive society where diverse perspectives can be shared and debated freely. We hope you found this video informative. Please share your thoughts and opinions in the comments section below. Your feedback is valuable to us. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more insightful content. Thanks for watching.